That can't be. A baby? Mine?
Yes.
On this day, I gave birth to a baby. No!
Ah, Emily!
And it was from my back. Authentically, a baby born from my back, growing by taking my blood and my flesh. It's sleeping.
Plus, this baby looks sort of like Antod. What?
The story goes back a few months. I wonder what it is. My name is Emily. One day, I had a small pimple on my back. I heard it's not a good idea to squash it, but it's okay if it's just this. Ugh. I was somewhat unnerved, so I squashed the pimple. The next morning, I noticed that the spot where I had squashed the pimple was inflamed and swollen. This is yesterday's. I hope it doesn't leave a scar. This much is nothing to worry about. That's what I thought, and didn't pay attention to it at the time. But it was on this day that everything started to go wrong. Huh? It doesn't seem to be going away. A few days went by, and the inflammation seemed to be getting a little bigger instead of subsiding. I was taking care of it by applying over-the-counter remedies just in case, but it's still getting bigger. With each passing day, the area where I had squashed the pimple became more and more swollen, and now it looked like maybe a small lump had formed, or it was a hard bump. Oh no, I wonder if bacteria got inside or something. But I was too busy with work that I couldn't quite find time to go to the hospital. I decided to just apply ointment for rough skin and pimples and see how it goes for a few more days. But then around that time, I started having nightmares at night. I started hearing a baby's cry night after night. I wonder if a baby was born at the neighbor's house. I didn't think there was any sign of that happening to the neighbors. Wow, Mitchell is going to be a mom. Wow, wonderful. Then one day, I learned through social media that my friend Mitchell, who got married late last year, was pregnant. A baby, huh? It must be so cute to have your own baby. I think I'd like to have one someday too, but it's still a faraway fairy tale for me. That's what I thought. Lori, if you had a child of your own, what would you name it? A child? Yeah, I heard that a friend of mine is expecting a baby, and I've been thinking about it a lot since then. Really? Well, I haven't really thought much about it, but maybe baby Lori or something.
What kind of sense do you have?
What about you, Emily? If it's a boy, Jacob. If it's a girl, I was thinking, how about Olivia? Isn't it lovely? Yes, it is.
Hey, Emily, doesn't your right shoulder look unusually swollen today?
What? But that day, it was the first time the bump on my back was pointed out by Anton.
Oh, yeah? Only your right shoulder looks oddly raised.
It's nothing. It's just shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads? Are they trending?
By this time, the bump had grown so large that you could even see it through my clothes. I began to spend more days trying to manage to cover it up. Has it gotten bigger again? If I leave it, it would eventually get smaller. Despite those thoughts to the contrary, the bump kept getting bigger.
Wait, it's definitely strange.
Soon, I could no longer fake it. What's happened with that? Well, this is, the bump on my back had grown to the size of a human head.
What the hell is this?
I'm surprised, Lori. I couldn't hide it any longer, so I decided to have all the handymen take a look. When I squashed a pimple I had on my back, it got bigger and bigger.
A pimple?
And then I got kind of scared and couldn't even go to the hospital.
This is a bump. Well, it can only be described as that.
It's quite soft.
I think you'd better go to the hospital and be honest.
Yes, you're right. When I thought that maybe they'll find something seriously wrong with me, my legs naturally steered away from the hospital.
Emily, isn't this moving a little?
Huh? When I was told that, I did feel like the bump was somewhat moving a little. The next moment,
Emily!
I was suddenly struck by severe pain. The bump began to throb and ache. And that's not all. Ugh!
It's moving on its own!
The bump started moving even more violently. It was as if it was saying to get it out of here.
This is serious! The chances of it being lipoma is high. Involuntary movements are puzzling, though. But if we just remove it, There shouldn't be any problem.
I had Dr. Asagiri at the university hospital take a look at the bump. Ugh! Oh, it hurts! It really hurts! It's going to be born!
It's gonna be born?
The words leaked out unexpectedly from my mouth as I writhed in extreme pain.
Could this be a stemmed contraction? If so, this is a...
Hearing that, Dr. Asagiri suddenly changed his expression. I was then put under general anesthesia and underwent surgery to remove the bump.
This is a...
Dr. Asagiri, who cut open the bump with a scalpel, seemed very surprised. Because, from the huge bump that had formed in my back, a human baby had come out. Gah! When I awoke from the anesthesia, I was about to pass out again soon after learning what happened. There was a baby lying in a crib beside me. This can't be true! That can't be! A baby?
Yes.
Where did this baby come from?
From your back.
My back? I had never heard or seen anyone give birth to a child from their back. No!
Emily!
I couldn't take it anymore and ran out of there. What?
A baby, you say? Yes.
It's sleeping.
Plus, this baby looked sort of like Anton. What? That's not true, right?
That's so impure.
No, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything.
Before I knew it, I found myself in the dense forest in the mountains behind the hospital. What is this? What the hell is going on? I ran out without any shoes on. I want to think it's a dream, but this is not. A baby had been born from my body. So I thought back to my most recent actions, whether there was any chance at all. No, I know this is actually impossible, to have given birth. I don't even have a partner right now, and to have given birth to a baby out of my back? Mom?
What's the matter, Emily?
After dark, I contacted my mother at home with my phone, which happened to be in the pocket of my hospital gown.
Emily? Are you crying? Emma?
Oh, but I couldn't confide even in my own mother about such a thing. I couldn't believe that I had become a mother by giving birth to a child I didn't even remember having out of my back. Ugh. I wasn't ready for this yet in my heart. What will happen to my life from now on? I don't even know who the father is. How could I possibly raise a child? And then... Mom! What? Who are you? A strange girl appeared in front of me. It's me! I'm your child! It seemed that the child born from that bump has already grown up this much. How could you have grown so much already? Am I a good girl? Stop! Don't come near me! Wait a minute! Don't go, Mom! My mommy! I'm not your mom. Why would you say such a horrible thing? I'm your child! Stop it! Stop it, please! Just stop! I woke up in the middle of the woods. I must have spent the night without knowing it. A dream? But it seemed it was not a dream that I had given birth to a child. A zinging pain in the affected area of the back where the incision was made brought me back to reality. Just then.
Emily. There you are, Emily. I've been looking for you for a while.
Anton brought the baby that came out of my bump. No. Stop it, Anton. Don't let that baby near me.
Listen to me, Emily. I get it.
No! I don't want to hear anything anymore.
The thing is, look closely. This child.
No! I was scared. It was a nightmarish event, so far from my ideal life plan. To have had a baby out of my back, I just couldn't accept that. However...
Don't worry, it's not alive.
What?
The baby is not alive.
Even Dr. Asagiri came and said something shocking. You mean... It died?
No, it was never alive to begin with. It was born without life, or in other words, it's just a lump of meat doll. Unless you have some kind of extraordinary technology that installs life into itself, that's another story.
I was confused even more by Dr. Asagiri's explanation. What does that mean?
It's a teratoma.
Teratoma?
Teratoma is a tumor that is surrounded by a fibrous pouch. It is a tumor of the original embryonic cells. The pouch may be filled with disorganized human body parts such as brains, limbs, or internal organs.
A pouch? Parts? What do you mean by all of that? It was the name of a disease I had never heard of before in my life.
Teratoma itself is not that rare. There was a case of a 12-year-old girl who produced a 6-kilogram parasitic tumor.
12 years old?
And the teratoma can occur in various parts of the body. They tend to occur in the center of the body, but in your case, it seems to have very rarely appeared on the back.
So basically what you're saying is…
Well, the parts of the human body that are normally packed in a disorganized order inside a teratoma were miraculously put together and formed a grown baby.
Then…
That's right, you didn't give birth to a baby. You merely removed a tumor in the shape of a human being.
No way. That's right, it wasn't that I became a mother. So you're saying that it's not my child?
That's it.
Thank God. Hearing that, I relieved the weight on my chest. So then, the fact that it looks somewhat similar to Anton was…
Just a coincidence. The cause of teratoma is still unknown because it is an unknown field. But it's a wonder that such a thing can happen. The human body is a mystery, isn't it?
Afterwards, I visited the temple, and after conducting the appropriate memorial service, I cremated it. That child may have had no life from the beginning, but it made no difference, because it was born from me, a piece of life. Goodbye, Olivia. And I gave the child a name. I'm sure we'll meet again. Until then, goodbye. If there had been another way to have met, some things might have been different. I couldn't help thinking about that. I'm Mia Hanasashi. I'm a junior in high school. I was a member of the Handyman Service Club.
Yeah, what's the matter, Mia? She didn't do so well on the exams.
I wish I could start over from elementary school. I was bad at everything I did, and I hated myself for it. My family was poor, I was fat and ugly, and I smelled. On top of that, I was dumb and I sucked at sports. I had nothing to be proud of. Where did it all go wrong?
Oh, Mia, relax. You'll be fine. I got a 7 on my math exam, you know? But I'm not worried.
You should be.
The other members, though, they all had stuff they were good at. Rentaro was really good at sports and everyone liked him. Akichi was really smart. He always got the best grades in class. As for Ishiki, the president of the club, I didn't know much about him, but he was the one who founded the club, so I'm sure he's got plenty of things he's good at. Up until elementary school, I had a pretty good life.
Let's all go to the theme park this weekend.
Yay!
Sounds good.
But then, a few months before starting middle school…
I'm so sorry.
Oh no. What are we going to do?
Mom, my dad was a trader and he messed up big time. And now we were up to our necks in debt. Then my mom took her own life. No. Things have been going downhill ever since. I shouldn't even be here. I'm useless. Nobody needs me. I hated myself. I hated life.
Hey now, don't talk like that. You got plenty of things you're good at, Mia.
Like what?
Come on, Akechi. We gotta go.
Okay.
Ugh. I knew it. He's all talk. I hated being like this. I knew I was making things awkward for everyone, but I couldn't help it. I wish I could go back in time and start fresh. This is a doll my mom got for me at this theme park back. Mom, I miss you. I really missed her.
Mia, get up. Come on.
Then the next morning,
Mia, you're gonna be late.
Wait. What the? Mom? I heard my mom yelling at me from downstairs. Wait, that can't be.
Come on, Mia, get up.
Mom? Then she walked into my room, but I thought she was dead. Wait where am I?
Come on. Wake up already.
Mom, was I still dreaming? That must be it. Wow. No way. Then I looked in the mirror and I was a kid again. I couldn't believe my eyes. Then...
This is what you wanted, right?
Who are you?
I'm Freppy.
This strange creature started talking to me.
You always dreamed of this. You wanted to go back in time and start fresh, right?
It was a doll my mom got me.
You were starting to annoy me, so I made your dreams come true. Have fun!
Wow, I don't believe this.
How is it, dear?
Good. I was still really confused, but I got dressed and headed downstairs. Hey, Mia! Hi. Is this for real? I don't think it was a dream. I actually got a second chance at life.
Ananashi, you got a perfect score. Good job.
Wow, great job. School was really easy for me. I got a 100 on almost everything. I was now the smartest kid in school.
What happened to you, Mia? I thought you hated school.
Yeah. I was still confused and I had no idea what was going on, but I was enjoying it. Life was good.
The market is bullish overall. This is it. I'm gonna go long. Here we go.
No!
Mia?
Then I stopped my dad from making a big mistake.
What's gotten into you?
You gotta be more careful.
Okay.
Now Mom won't have to kill herself. Dad, buy these shares. Once the bubble tea fad hits, their price will skyrocket.
Bubble tea? What's that?
And buy more shares of Auric, too. I knew what was going to happen in the years to come, so I helped my dad with his business. A few years later, he used all the money he made and started his own company.
Thanks, Mia. I couldn't have done this without you.
Sure thing. And I kept studying really hard. This is my chance to start fresh. I'm not gonna waste it. I studied hard day and night to keep my grades up. Then, a few years later, I was now in high school. Okay then. I got into Hibari Nishi High again. A new start. Time to start fresh. I was so excited to start high school. Once again, I was so excited to see my old friends. I don't see them though. After the ceremony, I went to the Handyman Service Club to hand in my application. Then, when I opened the door, "Excuse me, I'd like to join you guys."
Huh?
My old friends were there. It's been 5 years. It was a long time, but it all led up to this moment. Ishiki, Akechi, and... Rintaro. What the?
I'm Rantaro. Nice to meet ya. So you want to join the Geek Club?
Wait, I thought this was the Handyman Service Club.
No, this is the Geek Club, so...
You want to join us?
Wait, hold on. What happened to the Handyman Service Club?
Handyman Service Club? What is that?
Wait, no. Something was off. The Handyman Service Club was gone and Rintaro didn't even exist. No, this isn't what I signed up for. Where did Rintaro go? This is insane. Akechi and Ishiki, what happened to them?
It's the butterfly effect.
Ugh. Fruppy.
Everything you do has an effect on the world. And you did things differently this time, so... The results are different now. It's just how things work.
Every action has a reaction, and... Now things were very different. So not everything was the same as the first time around.
This is what you asked for.
Yeah, but now the Handyman Service Club doesn't even exist. That's why I worked so hard over the years and...
Want to try again, then?
Wait, I can try again? Then...
Mia, get up.
Where am I?
Come on, get up. Time to eat breakfast.
I'm a kid again. I was in elementary school again thanks to Fruppy. Okay, here we go. It was time for me to try again. Just like the second time, I saved my dad's business to prevent my mom from killing herself. And I kept getting good grades. And since I studied really hard the last time, I didn't have to study as much this time. So I used my spare time to get in better shape. And then... Alright, here we go. My family was rich, I was the smartest kid in class. And now I was the prettiest girl in school. Come on, please work. Where are they? Wait, something feels off. Then, on the first day of school...
Huh?
Wait! No! Hibari Nishi High was an all-girls school now. What the hell happened?
It's not my fault. You're the one that keeps changing the past.
But then what do I do? How can I see my old friends again?
I guess you'll have to keep trying. Not sure how long it'll take, but...
Fine then, send me back again. So I kept at it. Ugh, again. I had to see my friends again. No, again. Again! But it wasn't working. I'm not giving up just yet. I was on my 32nd run, which means I have been alive for more than 150 years now.
Look, it's Tadadashi-san!
In this life, I was a daughter of a CEO, an influencer, a genius, a pro athlete, and an MMA fighter. Everyone looked up to me, and at a glance, it seemed like I had it all. But, damn it, why isn't this working? I wanted to see my old friends. That's all I cared about. I don't care how long it took. I wasn't gonna give up. Guys. Guys! Handyman Service Club? On my first day, I wanted to try something new and change myself, so I decided to join the Handyman Service Club. And those guys...
Okay, guys, let's do this!
They all welcomed me in with open arms, even though I had nothing to offer them. They were my first real friends. Then on my 86th try, I was starting to lose my mind. But then,
Huh? Hey, you wanna join us?
I think you got the wrong room.
guys, it was them. I couldn't believe it. After more than 100 years, I finally ran into them again. Ah,
Well, what the?
What are you doing? I don't even know you. Stop that.
I was so happy. It was so good to see them again. I've been waiting for years for this. It's so good to be back.
What are you talking about?
Wait. What was I saying? And then for some reason, I forgot what I was about to say.
Well, she seems a bit strange, but doesn't matter. Welcome to the club. Let's do this, guys.
I'll erase your memory for you.
You're welcome.
I was forgetting something really important, but I just couldn't figure it out. Oh well. A few months later,
Hey, what would you guys do if you had a time machine, huh?
What kind of time machine? There are different types of time machines out there.
stop thinking about the past. You only live once. Just live in the moment.
How old are you again? Sometimes you sound like an old lady.
Shut up. Anyways, it took me a while to get here, but just glad everything worked out. You guys are so cute!
I'm Anton. I run a handyman service company. One day, my employees were showing each other pictures of themselves when they were 5.
You look great here, Rolly.
You were quite handsome back then, Alex. What were you like when you were 5? You got any pics?
Oh, no, I didn't have any pictures from that time.
Why not?
Well, I was out in the ocean. I was stranded.
What?
For how long?
300 days.
What? What on earth happened?
Yeah, tell us.
Tell us!
Okay. Well, when I was 5, in the town I grew up in, there was this folklore. It was about this place called the Ice Kingdom. They said it was on the other side of the ocean. And I wanted to see it for myself. So I made a raft and headed out to sea.
Wow.
Ha! Wow, that's odd.
It wasn't much though. I was just a kid back then, so I knew nothing about building a raft.
Here we go.
But I still remember being really excited about it. I brought all kinds of supplies from home, sleeping bags, cushions, first aid kit, and so on.
Wow, the ocean is huge.
Had some food and water too, but not much. Just enough for a month or so. I knew where I was going, and I thought I'd be there in no time. Meanwhile, my parents were flipping out.
Anton? Anton?
Can't say that I blame them. I ran off without telling them, so... A few hours, the police started looking for me.
Anton!
But they couldn't find me anyway. The first week was pretty easy. It got chilly at night, but during the day it was really nice out.
I wonder how long this is gonna take.
It was right after the storm, so the ocean was really calm. On my way there, I saw all kinds of sea creatures.
Cool.
Dolphins, flying fish, seagulls. I felt like they were all rooting for me.
You guys wanna come?
But little did I know, the current was taking me in the wrong direction. 2 weeks in, I was starting to get worried.
This is weird.
I was surrounded by the ocean. I was out in the middle of nowhere. And the Ice Kingdom, I still couldn't find it. I was lost. I was stranded. And my compass, it was broken. So I had no idea where I was. And I had no idea how to get home. And then I saw something.
Is that?
The shark spotted me. I think it was following me around. I was so scared. I couldn't even sleep at night. Scared that the shark might eat me alive. Then I ran out of food.
No!
I had enough food for a month, but now it was all gone. They say if you go without water for 3 days, you die. Luckily, I had a solar-powered distiller with me, so... It wasn't much, but I was able to hydrate myself. But then my raft started falling apart. I was constantly fixing something. I barely had time to sleep.
Ah!
That was the only thing protecting me from the shark. So, I did everything I can to keep it afloat. I was exhausted and I could barely sleep.
Ugh.
I was just a kid back then, but Mother Nature didn't care about that. Day 40, I was starving.
So hungry.
I thought it was over, but then...
Wow!
something came out of the water.
Is that a fish?
I caught a flying fish. I grabbed it and started eating it. It was raw, but I didn't even care. It was the only way to survive. Then I made my own fishing rod and I realized I could catch my own food.
Yes, it's working!
So now I had a source of food. I also hunted seagulls that came near the raft. I also ate the seashells at the bottom of the raft. I also started collecting rainwater to keep myself hydrated. Then, 2 months in,
Is that a boat?
I found this boat. This was my chance!
Hey, over here!
I started screaming as loud as I could.
Come on! Help me! I'm here!
I was thrilled, I thought I was saved. But the people on the boat, they didn't even notice.
Hey, wait!
I kept on screaming, but it was no use.
No! No!
Then the boat disappeared.
No.
I was devastated. But I kept at it. I couldn't give up just yet. I knew help was on the way.
Ugh. So hot.
It was freezing at night, and during the day it was hot as hell, but I kept going. A few hours after sunset and before sunrise, those were the only times I could sleep.
Bread, stew, and some cheese would be nice.
I started having dreams about my favorite food. Then on day 100, I was in pretty bad shape. My body was getting smaller due to lack of nutrients, and my skin was falling off from all the sunburn.
Ouch.
I was in a lot of pain, and I was constantly thirsty. I spent most of my time sitting down, so I could barely feel my legs anymore. And my skin was starting to swell up due to all the seawater. And my hair was starting to fall off. Day 150. I tried to make a sextant reading my survival guidebook. I wanted to know where I was right now.
Okay. Point this part to the North Star. Then... I don't get it.
But it was meaningless. I couldn't figure out how to use it. Every day was the same for me. Fish for food, fix the raft, and eat whatever I could get my hands on. I was just a kid, but I had nobody I could rely on. I was under a lot of stress though. It was eating me up from the inside. Then on day 200, my distiller broke. It was over.
Oh no!
And I had no rainwater in my tank, so I was devastated.
I should have just stayed home.
I was starting to regret everything. I really thought I was gonna die.
Ugh.
Then I passed out. But then I woke up.
Wow.
It was the Northern Lights. It was stunningly beautiful. Then I started crying.
I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live.
The Northern Lights, it inspired me to keep going, to not give up. I used my shirt and rolled up the fish I caught.
Gulp. Gulp.
Then I started squeezing the moisture out of the fish to get some fresh water.
Ugh. So gross.
But I had no choice. I wanted to see my family again, and nothing was going to stop me.
Ugh.
Then one day, something struck my raft. The raft was falling apart. Then that shark came up to the surface again.
Ugh.
It was still following me around, and now it was coming for me.
I can't die here.
I could barely stand up, and all I had was a wooden stick. But I wasn't going to give up.
I'm going home. Ah!
They say that the shark's weak point is its nose. And somehow I managed to hit him right in the nose. Then the shark ran away.
I did it! I won!
I was so proud of myself, but then
Ah!
my raft fell apart. The shark tackled it a few times when it attacked me, and now it was gone.
Ah, help!
I grabbed one of the logs, but I didn't know what to do anymore. I was still out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't even know which way was south.
I'm done for.
I was done for. But then, I saw a light.
Is that? That must be the Ice Kingdom.
It was a lighthouse. I was saved. I thought I was dreaming at first, but
It's for real.
I did it. I finally did it. I finally found the Ice Kingdom.
Yes!
It was a few hours before dawn. I started swimming as fast as I could. But then,
Ugh.
I was exhausted and I could barely move my lower body, let alone swim. Then I passed out and started falling down to the bottom of the ocean. But then,
Who's that?
someone grabbed me.
Wait.
It was my big brother. I wasn't at the Ice Kingdom. I was back home. I was out in the ocean for 300 days. I couldn't believe it.
Anton! Oh, thank goodness!
I was saved.
That's insane!
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, it felt so good to be home. Water, food, a warm bed to sleep in. I took all those things for granted, you know? But, that's why I hate getting wet.
So that's why you hate swimming.
I had no idea. So the Ice Kingdom, was that real?
No, turns out it was all made up. It was an imaginary island from some folklore.
Oh, too bad.
But a 5-year-old surviving out of the ocean for 300 days? How come I've never heard about this? It didn't even make the news. Weird.
Anyway, things got pretty rough out there, but it was an epic adventure that I'll never forget about. Huh? My name is Rentaro Kamiya. During gym class that day, something suddenly snatched the tip of my nose. What was that? Something fell from the skies. At first I thought it was a cannonball that came falling, but apparently it was not. Ah! It hit us in the schoolyard one after another like a carpet bomb. It's not safe here! Hurry up and evacuate us somewhere with a roof! Soon there was panic all around. What the hell is going on? Anyway, we rushed and evacuated to a roofed area. Yeah! But this is... upon closer inspection, it looked like a big block of ice. Hail, that's what it is. Akechi! Hail, you mean this is... At that moment, Akechi, also a member of the Handyman Club, appeared. Hail is ice grains of 5 millimeters or more in diameter that develop and form in cumulonimbus clouds. From the looks of it, this one looks to be over 10 centimeters. I've never seen hailstones this big before. Amazing. This stuff is falling from the sky. While being lifted up by the updrafts and drifting in the clouds, water droplets in the atmosphere stick to them and become larger. When the air currents can no longer support their weight, they fall to the ground. The size of the droplets can be as large as a bumpkin. But just then...
Mayuri! Wake up, Mayuri! Mayuri!
Ah! From between the falling hailstones, I spotted one girl lying on the schoolyard. She must have been hit on the head by a huge hailstorm and failed to escape. She seemed to have lost consciousness. She was exposed to the huge hailstorm, and her body was being hit all over. Her face was already covered with blood. She's left there. But that wasn't all. There was a pile of corpses stacking up around that girl. What the hell is this? That's Mayuri Hagimoto. Most likely the boys who were in a trance to her were trying to look good and rushed to save her but failed.
Thanks. You saved me.
They took this opportunity to get close to Mayuri Hagimoto. And here's the corpse. How stupid! Mayuri Hagimoto is a popular girl. She seems to belong to a small entertainment agency and is mainly active as an influencer on social networking sites. Her good looks, fashion sense, and cool personality is popular. And she apparently has quite a few followers. But none of that matters to me. When I came to my senses, I jumped out. Hey, Rentaro, what are you doing? You'll die! I don't care! I'm gonna save them all together! Gah! But once I stepped outside, I was the target of a huge hailstorm. To be honest, I was about to lose consciousness too. Detention! Yeah. All I could do was watch. No, that's not what I mean! Can't we help you, Siri? God, that's so far! The distance to the point where Hagimoto and the others had collapsed didn't seem so great from afar. But in reality, it felt like a tremendously long distance. I should have brought an umbrella, man. Still, I gradually closed the distance. My arm! Hey, leave this part to me! And you guys get the hell out of here! Anyway, I knew I had to rescue Hagimoto, who was the most seriously injured, first and foremost. Then, I'm finally here! I finally reached Hagimoto, who had collapsed and lost consciousness. But I only made it there. For the time being, I could prevent it from falling on her. But I had not thought about what would happen next.
Oh,
Ah!
who is it?
In the next moment, ah! It was as if I'd been hit in the back of the head with a metal bat. A huge chunk of ice hit me directly on the back of my head. Ah! And then I lost consciousness.
You are... Yeah! Oh my god! That's a disgrace!
And I was rushed to the hospital. I'm glad to see you doing okay. If the hit had been a little more off, it would have been a dangerous call.
Thank you so much. Ah!
After that, to my surprise, Anton used an iron plate as a roof and came to our rescue. Fortunately, he was not in life-threatening condition. And Mayuri Hagamoto also seemed to have escaped with rather minor injuries. A week later, I fully recovered and was allowed to go to school for the first time in a while. Booyah. But, the Goyles in my class were clearly looking at me with cold eyes. It wasn't just the Goyles. Hey, good morning. My class. No, the whole school was acting kind of strange. Hey, it's been a while. Oh. What's up, guys?
It's obvious. Such a despicable act. You're an animal, aren't you?
Huh? You must be, Shiratori. What do you mean an animal? Tayoki Shiratori, a girl in my class, showed up.
With Mayuri! You disrespected women!
Hang on, what are you talking about? Then she said something that made no sense at all.
You saved Mayuri that time because you wanted to stretch your body across her, didn't you?
Huh? No way! That was the other guys. Shiratori made a ridiculous accusation.
I saw it! This guy! And he had buried his face in between Mayuri's breast!
That just inevitably happened, though.
Oh, how horrifying! I shudder to think what I would have done if he had done the same thing to me! Oh, you're the worst.
I hear that Kayaki Shirataro is actively involved in the women's liberation movement. It seems she has many supporters at school. I'm a guy! There's no reason for me to help a woman!
Huh! What's with that tone? Who asked you to help?
Well, that's,
If it means you do whatever you want when I'm left unconscious, I'd rather be hit by a huge hailstorm and die! Right, Mayuri?
Yeah?
What? And even Hagimoto, the perpetrator.
Men who think like you are the obstacle to women's advancement in society.
You, how dare you do such a thing to Mayuri? You what? You trying to be the only one to look good? Yes, sir, desperate. No, that wasn't my intention. Even the boys started to get mad at me. Apparently, they're jealous that I saved Hagimoto.
What are you going to do? Mayuri was so hurt after that.
No, I was...
So I shouldn't have saved her? It seems that I had unknowingly acted in a way that disrespected a Goyle. An act that was meant with good intentions ended up severely hurting a girl of her age. I really didn't have any guilty feelings. Akechi! At that time, Akechi walked past nearby, but, even Akechi? Seems I lost the trust of many people because of my behavior this time. I see, at that time, I was so absorbed. I just thought I had to help. In my head, that was all I could just think about. I wasn't even thinking about what would happen afterwards. And then everyone started looking at me with blank, cold eyes.
He's an enemy of women. He's dangerous if you get close to him. You never know what he will do to you.
Ugh. I lost all my confidence. I'd always believed in helping people, but I didn't know what to believe anymore. Then after school that day, hey, Hagimoto!
Yeah? Kamiya?
Hagimoto, I'm sorry. I approached Hagimoto so that Shiratori and her cronies would not see me. I was to apologize. Whatever the reason, it is a fact that I stretched over you. I am truly sorry. Please forgive me.
Well,
But,
do you think you can just bow down and fix everything?
what? Shiratori had appeared.
Look at this! Expulsion, see? Expulsion! We shouldn't be letting such a criminal stay in school.
Expulsion? Shiratori showed me the signatures of the students who agreed for my expulsion.
Come on! Expulsion! Expulsion!
Expulsion! Expulsion! I can't believe I ended up in this mess after trying to save someone's life. What you did was senseless and frivolous. It was a shallow and foolish act. Akechi? At that moment, even Akechi came along. I see. My way of thinking was old-fashioned, In today's world, simple thinking like helping women because I'm a man isn't understood. And if I was so weak that I could be defeated by hail like that, I shouldn't have gone to help her then. I had no right to help people. I'm sorry. The fact that it's signed means that it's a consensus of the school. I honestly admitted my faults and was prepared to accept expulsion. But the next moment,
Be quiet!
Mayuri Hagimoto suddenly screamed. What?
What on earth is the matter, Mayuri?
I'm sorry, Kamiya. I was told by my agency to not cause any problems, and my relationships at school are troublesome. So I let it slide without making any corrections. But this is wrong. I realized that it couldn't go on like this.
And Hagimoto said,
You lot, are you stupid? Why is Kamiya getting expelled? The ones who should be getting expelled are you guys.
What are you saying, Mayuri? He's an enemy of women. He did such an outrageous act in the heat of all that turmoil.
Shut up!
What?
I don't think anything of it. If anything, I only have gratitude towards Kamiya. He risked his life to protect me, you know. I mean, did you come to my rescue when I was collapsed, Kyoko?
No, but that's because I'm a woman.
And what the hell is that? Only when it suits you?
We went to help you, Mayuri!
You guys are so frail, and it's just creepy. And I mean, you were all there together, but you didn't help at all.
Hagimoto herself was on my side, and then, look at this. Akechi came forward again. Shiratori was buying her own supporters with money. What? It was a close-up picture of Shirataro conducting black market transactions for money. As a way of building a track record to make her activities known to the world. Shiratori was plotting to have you expelled from school. Akechi, hadn't you become disillusioned with me too? They say that if you want to fool your enemies, you have to start with your allies. This guy, he's definitely enjoying this. And you also have a habit of acting without thinking. In this day and age, you never know what could start a firestorm, right? Besides, your reckless and dangerous actions without looking at the other side could even get you killed. I wanted you to take a moment to rethink your actions. Akechi.
Thank you, Rentaro. And also, I'm sorry. If only I had spoken up earlier.
Then is it okay?
What?
Is it okay to help people?
What?
Then the school took issue with this malicious act, and Shiratori was expelled from school. Her cronies and the boys who chased after Hagimoto was suspended from school. All right! What?
Where on earth is Rentaro going?
No one knows. And I regained my confidence once again.
The red ball? Yeah, it happens to all men apparently. Once that red ball comes out, their bane no longer works. You mean they can't make babies anymore? That's right, and it can happen at any age. I had no idea. Sucks to be a guy. I'm Shiori Hanada. I'm a junior in high school. One day I was talking to my friend Yoshiko, and I was shocked to hear about this red ball phenomenon. The human body is full of mysteries. This is my brother Yuta. He was a sophomore. We went to different high schools. He was a womanizer, and every time I saw him, he was with a different girl. Yuta, I made some stew.
Come on in, right this way.
Huh? He was good looking and really friendly, so he never had trouble hooking up with girls.
Oh, hey, I don't need dinner tonight.
Okay.
And don't come in my room, okay? If you need something, please knock.
This year alone, he's been with at least 10 girls, as far as I know. I was worried about him. If he keeps this up, he's gonna end up getting himself into a lot of trouble. Wait up, sis! Growing up, he was the sweetest kid ever. He was always following me around and stuff. But now, where did it all go wrong? So, I came up with an idea. That should do it. I got a bunch of red marbles and I placed them on his bed while he was asleep. According to my friend, all guys knew about the red ball. It was like common sense to them, so I'm sure he'll get it. Now we just wait. Hopefully he'll lose interest in girls after this. I sure hope this works. The next morning...
Ah! What the hell?
I heard Yuta screaming in his room. Morning.
Hey,
What's the matter? You okay? He looked devastated.
I'm fine.
I think my plan worked. I think he bought it. He was like an empty shell of a man.
Hey! I can't see it happen! I got the red ball!
It's called a kidney stone. Go see a doctor right away.
What?
Phew! My plan worked perfectly. 2 days later, Yuta was like a completely different person now. He was no longer bringing girls home. You're in a good mood today. Huh? But then... he started losing it.
I'm done for! My life is over! Yay!
Yuta? He was no longer messing around with girls, but now he was acting all strange. I'm sure he'll get over it. He'll be fine. Just give him some time. I didn't think much of it at first. But then he started spending more time outside the house. Then one day, he just left. He was gone. Is he okay? My parents said he'd be fine, but I was starting to get a bit worried. He's never left home like this before. Then, about a week later... Wait, the red ball? It's not real? Nope. The school nurse, Ciola, she told me the red ball wasn't actually real. It's like an urban myth, but it's not real, it's all made up. And men, theoretically speaking, they can make babies at any age. Sometimes stones can come out of their urinal, but that's called a kidney stone. Oh. Then my phone rang. What? It was from Anton's son, the guy who fixed our plumbing the other day. And he told me something shocking. Yuta! I headed to this condo right away. Then I went up to the roof and... Yuta was there. He was standing on the edge of the building.
Sure, yeah, I was cleaning the windows and then I spotted him.
What are you doing, Yuta?
I can't have babies anymore. I can never have a family on my own. I'm worthless now.
What? He was convinced that he could no longer have babies. And now he was trying to end it all.
You can't do this. Come down from there.
He didn't say anything, though. Stop this! You're gonna kill yourself over this? It's just a red ball!
Red Bull? Shut up! I'm out of my mind. I don't want to live like this. It's time to end this.
Then...
Goodbye. Goodbye forever.
Listen, the thing is... I had to tell him the truth. The red ball isn't even real, it's an urban myth, and I'm the one who planted them in your bed. I was just trying to scare you before you got yourself into trouble. I had no choice but to come clean. I wasn't gonna let him kill himself like this.
What, really?
Then he turned around. He looked surprised. But then, he lost his balance.
Ah! Ah! Wow!
Then he fell. The building was 47 stories tall. Yuta! But then,
Ah!
he fell into the cradle. Yuta! Thank goodness! Yuta, grab my hand!
Shiori. Almost!
Anton-san and I tried to grab him. But then,
No!
the wire on the cradle, it snapped in half.
Ah!
Then he started falling again. Hey, I made you a ring! I started getting flashbacks. When I grow up, I want to marry you. Stop it! He was my precious little brother. Yuta! But now, it was too late. There was nothing I could do but watch. Then, I heard a big thud.
Wow!
What's going on? I ran downstairs as fast as I could. Yuta! Yuta! But... he was gone. His body was crushed. I couldn't even tell it was him. No. No! After that, I fainted. I went into shock and collapsed to the ground.
Oh no! Hey, you okay?
My little brother died right in front of me. And it was all my fault. But then,
Hey, it's gonna be okay, sis.
Yuta? Yuta appeared in front of me. But I was pretty sure it was just a dream. I'm so sorry. I was just worried about you and... I felt like such an idiot. Why did I do this? I never thought it would end like this. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It was too late for apologies, though. My beloved brother was gone. It was all my fault. Anton-san? Then Anton-san showed up. Wait, what the? Then I realized something. I could touch Yuta's body, and it felt really real in my hands. What the? You're alive? I wasn't dreaming any of it. It was all real, and we were all at my house, and Yuta was fine.
Sorry I tricked you.
Huh? Then he said,
Look, I'm in high school now. I want to go out there and live my life, okay? You worry about me way too much. You're obsessed with me and you need some help.
huh? What was he talking about? I was really confused.
Look, I know everything, okay? When I'm in the shower, you check my phone. And you've been going around asking my friends about me.
Oh. He knows? I had no idea. But I was just looking out for you, as your big sister.
That's not all. You always come to pick me up after school.
Hey, I was just in the neighborhood.
What? I don't need you to walk me home.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you come to my school 4 to 5 times a week. It's not normal.
It's true. I always went to pick him up.
So I knew I had to do something. You're obsessed with me and you need help.
Then it hit me. I need help? I didn't realize it until now, but maybe he was right. I thought I was doing all that to protect him, but maybe I was too obsessed. I was being way too protective of him. So that night when I placed the red balls in his bed, he called Anton-san and came up with this plan to teach me a lesson. The body I saw, it was a fake. He knew the red ball was just a myth. He was just upset with me. I had no idea.
I didn't want to do it, but I thought it was for the best. We're almost in college. You have to grow up.
Yuta. I'm sorry. I'm just so glad that you're alive.
Shiori.
Come here. I was just so relieved that he was okay. And he was right. It was time for me to let him go. First, you have to admit that you got a problem. It's not easy, but it's a crucial step if you want to fix this. It might be hard at first, but try to spend less time with him. Give him some space. Okay.
After that, my sister stopped following me around everywhere.
Morning!
Morning!
Hey, guess what Yoshiko told me yesterday?
After the incident, I stopped messing around with girls. Well, not entirely, but definitely not as much as before. I didn't want to worry my sister like that anymore, so... And my sister, she was trying to change too, but...
Yuta, you know what a vasectomy is.
She was still really protective of me, and I think she still had a long way to go. I'm Junichi-jo. One day we got this new teacher.
Hello, I'm Hairi Hota. I'll be your new teacher from now on, and...
She wasn't off to a good start.
I'm Hairi Hota. I've always wanted to be a good teacher. I was really excited to get started, but... Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous, guys. I was so nervous, my voice was shaking. Okay, let's take attendance. Come on now. I already memorized their names and faces beforehand, so... But then, when I looked down at my lectern... What the? They wrote all kinds of mean things on it. I didn't know what to say. Okay, I decided to pretend like nothing happened. Masashi Ida? Ida? Is he late or something? After classes were over, I had to stay behind to clean the lectern. Why would they do this? And they're all so quiet. What's the deal with them? But it was only the beginning.
Oda-san, you got it lucky.
Huh? A few days later, this other teacher started talking to me.
You got assigned to class 4. This is your first time teaching, right?
What do you mean?
That class is haunted.
What? According to him, the teachers that get assigned to that class, they don't last a month. I had no idea.
Yeah, you better be careful. Sucks for you, but oh well.
Oh. I came here full of hope, but now I was starting to get worried. Then, a few days later, all right, everyone, write this down. One day in class, I told my students to write down everything I wrote on the blackboard, but no need to rush. Take your time. I started walking around the classroom waiting for them to finish, but then... Huh? This kid, he wasn't writing anything down, and it wasn't just him. Nobody was writing anything down. Guys, what's the matter? This whole time, nobody was listening to me. That night, I couldn't sleep. Maybe I'm not built for this. A few weeks went by, but I still knew nothing about my students. And why did they write all those things on my lectern? I decided to become a teacher back in high school. There was this one teacher, and he was liked by everyone. Everyone looked up to him. And I wanted to be just like him someday. But this wasn't what I signed up for. Every morning I came in early to erase the writings on my lectern. I felt miserable. I gotta snap out of it. I gotta stand tall. So I decided to do something about it. First, I had to find out who was drawing on the lectern. Is it Takahashi? Or maybe it's Yoshino. She calls the shots around here. Or maybe it's Ida.
Hey,
Huh?
try this.
Ichijo? My classmate Ichijo showed up out of nowhere. What is that?
It's a recording device.
He suggested that I bug the lectern to find out who was behind this.
Here, take it.
Ugh. A few days later, I set up the device. The next day after classes were over, it's time to get to the bottom of this. Now we'll find out who's behind all this. Here we go. Slowly, I hit the play button. Then, she's gonna give up soon for sure. It was Takahashi's voice. It was him? But he wasn't the only one. Ida? Misato? How did she even become a teacher? It sounded like everyone was there. Let's start drawing.
Yay!
So, it wasn't just one person. Everyone was in on it. I don't believe it. I was shocked. Then, what the? The kids, they were back. So you bugged the lectern, huh? Whatever, doesn't matter.
But now
now I can't join her lectern.
Screw it, let's just end this once and for all.
Why are you guys doing this? I'm your teacher.
We don't need anyone to teach us anything, so you gotta go.
What? Why were they so mad at me? I was confused.
They've been traumatized.
Ichijo?
I just moved here, so I don't know much, but...
Ichijo showed up again. He recently moved into town, so he was new, just like me.
Adults are all the same. All they care about is themselves.
Huh?
Our first teacher, Mr. Tateyama, he was a terrible person. He always yelled at us for no reason. He was relentless. He scared us. We were all afraid of him. Then one day, Yamashita, he said he couldn't finish his lunch because he was allergic to shrimp, but he didn't believe him. And he forced him to eat it. Yamashita! After that, he got fired, but... the next teacher... the one after that, they were even worse. We went to the principal with this many times. Please help us!
Yeah!
Sorry, I'm busy.
But he didn't do anything about it.
Sorry about that, it's nothing.
He just didn't care. So we don't need anyone to teach us. Yeah, we can look after ourselves.
Guys. It was nothing personal. They were just traumatized by their past teachers. Then... what the? Someone threw an egg at me.
Go home!
Where did it all go wrong? This isn't what I signed up for.
Stop! This is wrong!
Ichijo. And Ichijo tried to defend me.
They're not all the same, you know that!
But then...
Shut up!
Ah!
If you're gonna take their side, then you're one of them. Come here!
Ichijo? Guys, stop! Then they all jumped him.
I got no choice. I activated my stellar device. This thing gave me superhuman powers.
But then... crap! It slipped out of my hands.
Yoshio, finish him! All right.
Huh?
Stop!
Here we go. Do it!
Stop! I said stop, damn it!
Huh?
I finally snapped. That's enough!
What are you doing?
Shut up!
You just don't get it.
Actually, I do. I was just like you guys.
So you didn't do it?
No. I grew up in a broken home. Back in high school, I was in a motorcycle gang. I never trusted adults either. They never helped me, and all they cared about was themselves. I despised them, but then...
Alright, I believe you.
Huh? My high school teacher, he believed me.
She said she didn't do it, so could you guys go now?
So, trust me, I get it. I know how it feels. If it wasn't for that teacher, I wouldn't be here today, so...
Wait, you used to be in a gang?
I had no idea.
Yeah. Come with me.
Ah?
Then I took them to the principal's room.
What do you guys want? I'm busy. Ah!
Well, why won't you do anything to help them, huh?
What?
I had to say something to him.
You're fired!
Like I care. I didn't care about my career anymore. Someone had to put this guy in his place. You're the reason these kids are suffering. You make me sick. Would it kill you to listen to them, huh? Isn't that your job?
Well,
Get out now!
The total comes to $109,000.
Then Ichijo showed up.
Who the hell are you? What are you talking about?
That's the total amount of money you stole from the school. I know you've been stealing. I got all the proof right here.
Turns out the principal was stealing from the school, and Ichijo had more than enough evidence to prove it. He was done for. After that, he got arrested. Wow, I didn't expect this. It wasn't pretty, but after that, the kids stopped being so hostile against me.
sorry.
Sorry.
Nice. After that, things started to get much better. It was such a relief. I still had a lot to learn, but I'm gonna keep working hard and be the best teacher I can be. Just like the teacher who changed my life back in high school.